Morning. It is Thursday morning. It is July 28th. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, raise our cups together. That's hot. And hopefully just get your day started off on the right note. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good morning, rise and shine, my friends. Let's just check in and see the top two things we are monitoring. Building heat across Central Florida. We're going to be looking at those temperatures over the next couple of days because it is getting hot, hot, hot. I know it seems like we've been awful hot, but it's getting hotter. Good times. Plus, we're looking ahead to that weekend planner, making sure that you and your family are ready for whatever is right around the corner. But first, before we get into any of that, let's just look outside live, see what's doing. This is a shot from the Kennedy Space Center. Big piece of the Starship launch tower went out last night. Very, very cool stuff. Just getting that much closer to that rocket launching. Meanwhile, it's a nearly clear sky, a lovely sky as we look outside over the Kennedy Space Center this morning. Current temperatures are sitting in the 70s, 76 degrees you could see in Ocala, 79 degrees in Orlando, 78 degrees in Daytona Beach. We are looking good. Our first warning live Doppler radar is also looking pretty okay. You can see some rains off the Gulf Coast there. That's there. We are nice and quiet across the interior. Jessica's asking, do we have any launches in the next couple of days? Not immediately. Not immediately, but a few days out. There's a launch, but nothing anytime like right around the corner. So we're nice and quiet. We're looking good this morning. What about through the day? Rain chances are going to remain lower today, 10 to 20%. That's all we've got for you. Yeah. That means it's going to be getting hot. We're going to be tracking those temperatures through the day today. 92 by 1 o'clock, 96 degrees, our 3 o'clock high temperature. Tell my husband to go to work so I can enjoy this weather. Oh boy, that's funny, Joy. Go to work, stinky butt. Maybe. Any idea when the Saharan dust will decrease? Yeah, well, we're just getting that next wave coming through now. So, next couple of weeks, here's the idea. I think by mid-August, we're going to taper down that Saharan dust and we're going to start to build in tropical activity. And I think that mid-August, late August, even into early October, we're going to stay fairly active in the tropics. And then after that, we'll start to watch things change around a little bit. So yeah, 96 our high temperature today, 96 in the city, 95 in Leesburg, 95 degrees in the villages. Along the shoreline, it is the lower 90s. So it is going to be hot. But are we talking about records, my friends? Let me type it in and show you. 2 seconds. Here we are. Okay, so are we talking about records today? I think we're going to fall just short, which is fine with me. Now, Leesburg will be watching you, but like Orlando, the record set back in 1936 is 101 degrees. God, I hope we don't get to 101 degrees. Jessica says, I don't want to have 96. Just remember, though, 96 is better than 101. Had to exchange my rental car. Trying to get from one card to another. Ay, sorry, Jenny. Sanford, 99 is your record. You'll fall just shy of that. But Leesburg will be in the ballpark. That record set back in 1968. And then Daytona Beach and Melbourne. Yeah, you're going to have a nice gap. One thing that we did open up, which I'm kind of excited about, is we now have... Oh, that's the wrong graphic. We now have... more data. I was able to extrapolate and get, this is the high temperatures so far today, but not only so far, but it's with decimals as well. And I know that sounds silly, but I'll be able to watch this today effectively tracking records through the hours. And the reason that's important is because there has been in the past hourly obs versus in between hourly obs. and Celsius to Fahrenheit rounding. And I think that this is going to clear all of that up. So I think we're going to be able to accurately track records live as opposed to either getting it on the hour or waiting for the weather service to let us know, which, I like to monitor everything myself. So what's kind of neat is we have temperatures coming in now every 5 minutes. And that also is going to help, our current temperature map. I've got the hourlies on the bottom of the screen. So like, for example, Kissimmee 76, you can see on this graphic, it's 78. That's because what I have on this graphic, I have to update the ticker. I have to update the ticker to include the 5-minute obs. Right now, it's just the hourly obs on the ticker, whereas this graphic now represents 5-minute data, which I know that sounds silly, but 5-minute temperatures is going to be a lot better, especially like when a storm comes over and you watch it drop. But that'll be particularly good to have that 5-minute data when we are on a day like today and we are tracking records. So I get live data and I get like 24-hour cumulative high temperature, low temperature, or I should say since midnight, high temperature, low temperature, and then winds. So anyway, super nerdy stuff that probably none of you care about, but like this, I will be able to watch and track. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so that's that. So today is going to be hot. Like that we pretty much have figured out. Let's talk about the rain chances or lack of rain chances. Here's Futurecast. Here's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're nice and quiet. Yeah. Dan says more data, the better. It's true. Yeah. All right, so here's Futurecast. Partly cloudy skies. We're looking good. Just curious if it's 78.8. Why does your graphic say 78 and 79? So, Jessica, that's 5-minute obs versus hourly obs. And that's the record one was tracking high temperature, whereas the other one was tracking current temperature. So it's possible we hit 78.8 as a high, but dropped back off into the 78.5 or below range. That's why. That's where it gets confusing. That's why you have to understand, like, current temperature, high temperature. A cloud may have gone over the weather station and dropped the temperature, something to that effect. So anyway, nerd stuff. Moving on. Futurecast lunchtime today. We are looking great. Not much to see here. A couple of popcorn showers along, especially the I-75 corridor, as we start getting the West Coast sea breeze going, okay? The East Coast sea breeze, you notice it's going to be a much quieter spin there. And then through about 4:30, 5 o'clock, a few spotty showers, but we're not looking at massive storms. All right, so a few showers here or there. Nothing too bad. It lines up with having that 20% coverage of showers, all right? So hot day, southwest wind. That is the hottest kind of forecast that we have, all right? Jeff, good morning to you. Jason, what's up, buddy? Catherine, looking good this morning. Hope you're enjoying some wonderful family time with your wife. Adorable children. Thank you very much. We need more rain in downtown Kissimmee. Truth be told, if we look at the forecast these next couple of days, you're just not in that setup. You're just not in that setup to get much rain. Here's our rain chances the next couple of days. Proof is in the pudding, right? 20% coverage of rain. I mean, you may... But remember, you've got an 80% likelihood you're not going to get rained on, which is good for outdoor activities, but it is going to be a hot forecast. It's absolutely going to be a hot forecast. Sorry about that. How will Tampa today be? We're going to the zoo. Della, that sounds great. The best chance of rain is going to be in the western areas, so you may see a few showers out that direction. But all said and done, it's going to be an overall good forecast. An overall good forecast when it comes to outdoor activities. Here, for example, is the overall idea here, okay? Gorgeous. The next couple of days, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. But looking at next week, that's when we're going to start to transition back. All right, so where are we? Let's just take a look. Nice drier setup across Central Florida for today. We're going to stay in that nice drier setup for your Friday. for your Saturday, for your Sunday. What we need is a piece of energy, a little piece of moisture to return to town. But all the way through the weekend, that's not looking to be the case. We're looking to be plenty warm. Why do I keep freezing, Judy says? I have 0 drop frames, my dear, so I don't think that that's on my side. Yeah. So drier weather means great weather, at least for outdoor activities. It's going to be hot. It's going to be perhaps even dangerously hot, right? With the afternoon temperatures getting to 96 and the feels like temperatures. Let's just take a look at some of these feels like temperatures, okay? Stand by. All right, perfect. For example, today, up to 103. So we're not into that danger category, right? But we're definitely into the extreme caution category, we'll say. So you just need to take it easy. You need to take it easy. You need to take it easy. Now, that's in Orlando. What about elsewhere? Daytona Beach, with that southwest wind, you're not getting much of a reprieve either. Triple-digit feels like temperatures for you in Daytona Beach. Sanford, my friends here, same idea. 104 is how it's going to be feeling for you, right? Melbourne, take a look. Same idea. Maybe not quite as high, but it's still there, okay? So the heat index is there. And then if we were to just look at the next couple of days' time, okay? Here's Friday. High temperatures across Central Florida. 96 in Orlando. 96 in Leesburg. Notice the beaches are still at least into a little bit of a reprieve, but it's still there. What about Saturday, right? Like planning for your weekend. Look at the temperatures. 96 in Orlando, 95 in Kissimmee. What about Sunday? Very hot air in place, right? 96 in Orlando, 96 in Claremont. So all said and done, rain chances are on their way down. But as we make plans to be out and about, just know the heat is going to build. So as of right now, July 27th data shows that we are in the 6th hottest July on record. But I would be willing to bet that looking to these next few days, July 28th data, 29th data, 30th data, rounding through the end of July, as our temperature gets hotter, I'd be willing to bet that we bring that average monthly high temperature up just a little bit. I don't think we'll end up with the 6th warmest. I think we'll probably end up 2nd, 3rd, 4th. We'll be somewhere in that vicinity. If we hit that record, which the average high temperature for the month was 95.3 back in 1892, I would be surprised. So I don't think that we'll get there. I don't want to get there, but we're definitely going to end up a little bit hotter. It's kind of interesting how this played out. We've had 22 days of above average temperatures this month, 0 at average, and 4 days below average. I say this because these last couple of days have been among those below average. That's what helped to bring that monthly average down. But it's definitely been hot and humid across Central Florida. Chris says, let's do it. Record temperature. I'm not pulling for that one. That's just me. I'm not pulling for that one. Yeah. So this weekend, you can certainly count on building heat. 96 both days, 20% chance of rain both days. Whatever you want to do, go outside, play, enjoy. Try to find opportunities to have a little bit of fun, right? Records for each day, I think, are just out of reach, at least in Orlando, but we will be tracking with that 5-minute OBS. Spent probably 3 days. I spent probably 3 days grabbing that. So at least for me, I'll be able to test that this week. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad if you would like living on the surface of the sun. All right, to the tropics we go. Happy to say, plenty. Please, no records. It's hot enough. I know, though, that I don't actually have control of that, right? I mean, as long as you know that, we're good. Marie says, teacher friends, enjoy the rest of your summer vacation. The Showcase of Citrus and Lake County is offering free monster truck rides to teachers with a teacher ID. Hey, Jeannie. Yeah? You want to go take a ride in a monster truck? She knows somebody who would. That's right. Eric, our oldest, loves it. Debbie says tomorrow is an Epcot day. Anyone else? I don't know what we're doing. I hope. I hope maybe. All right, to the tropics, and want to point out right off the bat, no tropical development is expected. Now, that said, maybe your eye's catching this little guy here. Yeah, there's a decent little wave. It's that wave that we were watching last week. It's not expected to develop. That's kind of the big important thing. We'll zoom in. Yeah, but we'll zoom in. Hey, there's a little wave there. Pretty cool. Where do the models go with this? Let's just take a look. Let me switch out to the Atlantic Basin. And what you're looking at here, this is what is referred to... Oh, I need to move this over, don't I? Hold on. I resized this incorrectly. My apologies. All right, stand by. We'll just do that. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so there it is on our GFS. This is the GFS 6E, so it's the most recent run of the model. We'll roll through, and you notice it kind of keeps it there, but it starts to absorb it and fade it out. So because the models aren't going bonkers with it, we're not really trying to specify any kind of tropical development with it. All right, timestamp, by the way, is in the top right corner of your screen here. Rolling through, maybe, maybe something in the Caribbean, maybe something, but nothing crazy. There's August. We're looking good. We're looking good. Let's just keep going. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Some areas of unorganized low pressure out over around the Cabo Verde Islands, out here around Puerto Rico. Nothing getting going all that much. That's looking good. Up near the Azores here, that's August 5th. Maybe around Central America here. Yep. Looking good. Just kind of rolling to the end here. Decent little storm up here near the Azores. Who knows? Maybe that tries to get a name. Wouldn't that just be so 2022 of us, right? But you see here around where it says Thursday, as long as the Pacific is rocking, the Atlantic don't come a knocking. And when I say that, you have to shut off one basin to kind of put phase into the other. So as long as the Pacific is still going crazy, we're just not going to have the MJO phase to be able to get things going in the Atlantic. So no complaints here, certainly, but let's just keep going. Nope, nothing. Whole lot of nothing burger. All right, so that's the GFS. Let's switch over and look at the GFS ensembles, just to make sure it's not trying to sniff something out. Lots of high pressure. Lots of high pressure. Now, there's something there around August 3rd where it says current temp. Ensemble trying to sniff something out, but as quickly as it's trying to sniff it out, it's not really doing much. But maybe... That's about the time frame, by the way. That's about the time frame of the PTC1/Alex recycle. Not saying that this is going to come to fruition, but a few of the GFS ensemble members are trying to sniff something out. All right, so it's at least worth mentioning. It's at least worth monitoring, right? All right, that's as far out as that goes. Let's switch over to the European ensemble. Let's just see if it's trying to do anything goofy. August 4th. Yeah, you can kind of see around August 8th there. You can kind of start to see some of these members coming to life, right? So not a lot, but there's something there. A couple of these members showing up. Yeah, and that's as far out as it goes. So nothing organized, nothing concerning, but, some of the members are trying to bring stuff to life. So It'll be interesting. Not this guy. That's all I care about, right? All right. So, all that said, we've only got a 20% chance of rain today and tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Mostly dry, looking great. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? Anybody have anything? Otherwise, we'll put this puppy to bed. Break the record. Ay vey, Chris. Yeah. I understand that, Kenneth. You take it easy, buddy. No need to do all of that, bud. It's supposed to be relaxing time. Karen, hola. Good morning. ¿Cómo está? Good morning. Good morning. Jamie, thank you. Thank you. I still think the best name for Eric's car was Guidance, not Gospel. Ay vey. Oh, man. All right. That's all we got for you, people. I will see you all tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, all right? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.